Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
We good to go? Episode 146, I believe. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the basement, we have Darren.
Bim.
And Genevieve is not here, unfortunately.
We are giving her a vacation.
A break. A break.
We didn't give her anything. She took it. As she deserves
As
it.
she should. But she is sorely missed.
Yes. And we have a replacement here, though. Jackie.
I like that.
Hi, Jackie.
Everybody's like, I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
It's okay. She's here with us. Don't
Is it
worry.
stereo or mono? I can't. Let me see.
No,
Yeah.
tune into our YouTube to
Yes,
find out
and
who
you can
Jackie
see
is.
Our I was gonna say our white girl. She's
Oh my God, she kind
Oh
of.
yeah. She's light skinned at
Yeah,
least.
she light skinned for
Yeah,
sure.
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just drinking Jackie in right
There
now
we go.
in all of her glory.
Everybody's like, I can't hear her, and they're drinking her in. What is this?
Man.
Hey, friend Bim.
What's up? Thank you for sharing, and thank you to the wife for grabbing the lovely
Yes, she takes care of us when she thinks about it.
drink tin. Yeah, no, she dope. I'll never forget fresh honey buns sitting on the steps as we're recording. I felt like a teenager. I was like, Mom made honey buns.
I like how she let me just drop it here
Right.
and go back upstairs.
She wasn't even loud. She just
Here you
snuck
go,
down.
yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, she's
God,
a great woman.
God bless the wives in our lives.
I've chosen
Shut
well.
up! Don't laugh. Jesus.
How was your past week?
I hate this guy. I'm trying, Darren.
I know you're doing a good job, man. You're doing great. You're doing great. How was your past week and
Holy
weekend,
shit.
my friend?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. I got some downtime. Spent some time with the boy.
All right.
More driving. He's
oh,
really,
yes, he's
yeah,
ready.
he's
Yeah,
picking it up, man.
like it's easy.
Yeah. And
two,
then
three.
I'm like, fuck. I shouldn't have started so soon because he can't do anything until he's 16.
Yeah.
So got to wait till December before he gets it. I mean, he already has a permit.
Yes. Oh, wink.
Wink, wink.
I think even if he didn't have, I think as long as you're in the car with him, he's all right. He just can't be by himself.
Is that true?
I don't know.
That's probably not true.
It's probably
It's probably not true.
So,
But either way, he's doing really well on the road. So
Good.
yeah,
Good.
that and me and the lady kicked it. And yard work has been a thing.
there we go. It was nice this weekend.
So nice.
It was very nice.
Got outside.
Saturday was a little chilly, but
Yeah, it's so with all the stuff I did last year, finally applying the stuff that I learned on YouTube University and taking in all of the all the nerd stuff. What they say is what you put in the fall, you enjoy in the spring and summer, and then you put in the work again. So like you don't want to seed, mad nerdy, sorry guys. You don't want to seed in the spring because then when it gets hot, the seeds aren't mature, the grass isn't mature enough to grow. Like it's gonna die out quicker.
Oh, okay.
In certain patches and stuff. So yeah, just been staying outside like a middle-aged homeowner and just looking, picking up twigs off the grass and throwing off to the side and shit. I'm that guy.
pick up twigs and move them.
Yeah, just sad.
It shouldn't be here.
Yeah, brushing and all that.
It shouldn't be. I know you're on the outside, but it's not your outside.
Nah, man.
I see you.
And then I found a mouse that the cat left in the winter
Oh dear.
before the snow, so I had to get that one out of there. Yeah, Bleh. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, that's about it. What about you, man? Easter.
Easter was Sunday.
Yeah.
We did Easter egg hunt. Our second annual Easter egg hunt, which was fun. This year Kaiser's a little older, so he's able to run around better.
Let's go.
We had about funny enough. Wow, I almost forgot to tell you. So my dad usually cooks like an Easter dinner, and Clarabelle wants to learn, how to cook Haitian meals.
God
so
bless.
my dad was like, "I'm gonna come over early in the morning, and I will teach you to cook." Right? So, for Haitians, he made legume, which is like vegetables and stew.
You're not a fan?
I don't really like legume. It's not my huge thing. I'll eat it, but I'm not happy about it. And he made black rice or a Jean.
Yep.
So it's like, they're going through the thing, and I want no part of this.
This guy. It's your culture.
Yes, I'm my culture. I'll eat it, but to make it, no. So Clarabelle's all in, and she's making it while my dad's sitting there talking to us. And mind you, now it was like 8:15 in the morning. We had a late night.
Damn, that early?
He came over like 7:30. Right.
Shit.
We wake up early anyway, but it was our first night. We didn't have the boys. We actually got to go out and enjoy life a little bit.
Ooh, where you went?
We went bowling.
Look at you guys, like some teenagers.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, it was. We had a load of fun. We were celebrating Mushi's birthday. Shout out to Mushi.
Oh,
happy
happy birthday, Mush.
And so we did that. We got home at like midnight. It was just nice to not have to worry about shit. But of course, we had to wake up super early to let him in. So he's sitting there talking to us, right? And my dad. It makes me laugh because I whenever you guys say like, Darren, you just be throwing shit out like it's nothing. I'm like, well, it's nothing. And now I see where it comes from. So he's sitting there talking to us as if it's just a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. And I don't even know how we got there, but he was like, yeah, I have a house in Haiti. And so me and Clara, we're literally at the opposite ends of the room. And we both turn and look at him like, what? Yeah, I have a house in Haiti. I've been there a couple times, but no. And I said, but I've never heard this from you. I've never, ever heard this from you. His excuse, you never asked me.
I'm dying.
I gotta ask you specifically, hey, do you have land or a house in another country that I should know about? I feel like if this never came up, it would be on his deathbed. He would have died. And then they'll be like, all right, so I don't know where he left the will, his little crumpled paper, but
That's right. Check his pocket.
And then there's a picture of a house in Haiti. And so we're both looking at him. He's like, yeah, what? Like, yeah, you can't use it. That's a whole nother story. But he was like, yeah, of course I have land in Haiti. Of course.
Of course?
Me and Clara were just like, I hate him. Hate him. It was such an easy thing for him to say.
Is it like rented out right now or something? Or?
No, so it's in I forgot what part of town he said it was in, but it's not a good part of town.
Hey.
So he was like, if you go there, it's just not going to go well for you.
Okay.
He's like, all right. You still would have been nice to know.
It's good to know. Because like you said, God forbid, whatever, it's good to know what your parents got going on.
Right.
And say the area did clear up.
Yeah.
And you want to go visit. Because you ain't been to Haiti since what?
Never.
What? Now I'm learning about you.
Never.
Like ever. Not even as a youth.
Not as a youth.
But your parents have been back mad times.
My dad has. I don't know that my mom has once, I think. Once or twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So you got no reason to go there anyway.
I don't. But I mean, I would like to go. I would love to go.
Darren, if you go and figure out the vibes, then I can go
Yes.
and figure out the vibes together.
Yes. Let's do it.
God bless when Mikael was here. She made it sound amazing to
dope.
go.
And I was hoping to figure out how to go with her.
Yeah. Oh, man, that would have been fire.
And even still, I mean, I guess we could still, if her program is still running, we could find that out. Haiti Bound, I believe it was called.
Yeah, follow them. I think I saw a recent post last month or a few weeks ago. So I think they're still at it with going down there. So,
yeah, that was that. Bowling I haven't bowled in a while. And the whole time I'm like, damn, I suck at bowling. Like, I'm just not very good. Yeah. And I was like, but Bim is good.
No.
Yes, you are.
No,
You have your own bowling ball. So you're good at bowling.
It's the intimidation factor, Darren.
No. You know how to make it spin and all that shit.
That doesn't matter. I hit 3 pins when I do it. Right. Look, here's the thing. When you pull up, you got your bag, you take the bag out, and then you got the glove in there, and then you take your ball out, you polish your ball in and place it. You're already in the head of the competitors.
They don't even know what to do with themselves.
Nobody's there. Everybody's there to have fun. But me, I want to get in your head. So if I have a good night, you know that I came for serious business.
Got it.
If I did bad, I just had an off night. But deep down, I'm not good.
I just had an off night, that's all.
I just wanted to have a ball.
I will say, we had the best Chinese food this weekend.
Come on.
After we left here, what did she say the name of the place was? It was it was on Thayer Street.
Okay.
Next to Baja's. It's like
Oh,
Taste
that's
of
a
China.
new spot.
It's a new Bim.
Bro, because I saw the line. I was on there a little while ago. There's a long line.
It was a line to get in. They're open until 1 on a weekday, 2 on the weekend. And we left there, of course, we're hungry. And we're talking shit and had hee. And we found this Chinese place. So we ordered like just regular food. And the smell in the car was killing me. We got home literally the best thing in the world ever.
So it's not because you are hungry.
No, we thought that.
Uh-huh.
But the following day,
Hey.
so good.
Because when I was there, I was getting something from the wife from the place across the street, Eastside Pockets.
Yes.
So there was a line there There was a line at a couple other spots, but the line at that place was ridiculous.
Yes.
And I said, it's
What's
Chinese
going on?
food, bro.
Yeah.
So like that, huh?
It's really good. I can't even remember what we got. It was like bonus spare ribs. I want to say General Tao, and it tastes like if you were to take the mall Chinese food, but like up it to like the premium people Chinese food. The sauce, it was so good. like we were both like, damn, this is good, right, babe? Yeah,
Brother, I'm sold. I'm getting it tomorrow.
it's good.
That's
I've been dying to go back there all week.
go.
I've been trying. You want to go tonight? You want to go right
You
now?
said open till 1, right?
Yeah, you wanna
I'll
go
end
right
this
now?
whole shit, man. This is good.
All right, people.
Yo, we're gonna go have some cigars and Chinese food.
It was so good, babe.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
really
there
good.
this weekend.
But aside from that, no, just the Easter egg hunt. We hit like 200 eggs.
How many?
200.
For your 2 boys?
2 boys, yes.
Darren.
And 4 girls. 2 girls. 2 girls.
Oh, so, but the girls don't care as much, right? They're really for the boys?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Really?
So we give them their own. This is going way too far into this now. So the Celeste has the special eggs that have sprinkles on them, and then Clarabelle. Alexis has like striped eggs, so we hid them separately. We only had like 16 each, and then the boys had the other 200.
God damn.
Yep. So
Did you find all of them?
Yeah,
200?
7 minutes.
What?
7 minutes.
So you had it just on your field, your grand field. You just kind of, you didn't like hide them. You just
Yeah,
kinda,
no, we hit a bunch of them. Like we put some in the open.
Okay.
But we don't put them in trees, behind shit, under shit. Yeah, on top of like door handles, and of course we have the whole yard to span in the front. 8 minutes. Tops.
Beast.
Yep.
Were they tired after that?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But all the candy and all the, the money. We had like quarters in them and stuff. It was such a joyous time.
Dope.
I love it.
Did you have that as a kid?
No.
Did Clarabelle have that as a kid?
I don't know if she had Easter egg hunt.
But she did like Easter dinners.
They did
or
like,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
Did you?
Come on. West African family, Darren. We went to church, Darren.
I know.
We do it to church. What you mean?
I wish we did shit like this.
And we probably talked about this. That's why I don't care about it as much. But for the kids, you like to see the joy on their faces.
Joy.
So, Jen.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's what it's for.
Yes.
Right?
It's for them.
But I don't have anything to pull from my own experience to where I was like happy about Easter for that kind of stuff.
So no Easter, no Christmas for you.
Fuck them both.
All right.
Oh, God. But only the commercial side in regards to the real purpose. Yes.
Yes.
But this other shit, no. And it's from a place of pain. I understand that. I get it. I know what it's about.
Did you guys do, like the Tooth Fairy or anything like that?
Let me tell you my first Tooth Fairy experience.
Oh, boy.
Because you hear it everywhere else. Not from my parents, but everywhere else. Cartoons, in stupid elementary school, all of that. Oh, yeah, if you take your tooth and put it under the pillow, you get money. I said, oh, shit. I wanted my tooth to fall out so bad, Darren. I did every dumb thing you saw on TV. I tied a string to it, and I tried to slam a door. I would just sit there and just wiggle that shit, and it came out finally, Darren. I took that tooth, and I put it under my pillow, and I snuggled up. I kept waking up during the night, Darren, because I didn't make sure it's still there. Make sure I didn't drop it or something. I woke up in the morning. I lifted the pillow, Darren. Tooth was still there. Party done.
Hey.
I didn't know how this thing worked. I thought it was a real Tooth Fairy. Nope. So, Darren, none of that shit. None of it.
Oh.
Carter's tooth came out.
Carter's tooth came out.
Oh, tell me more.
And poor kid. We had imagined never hearing a thing about your teeth coming out. We had never spoken to him about this.
Oh.
Never. We meant to say, hey, it's coming up. It should happen like in a couple years, like elementary school.
Right.
But no, this guy's 4, and the teacher sends us. The teacher has like an app that they send us pictures and updates, and she sends us a picture of him, and it's like, oh, notice something's missing, and.
So he never mentioned his tooth was loose? You guys didn't see nothing?
He never said a thing. We
Wow.
never said a thing.
Huh.
To our knowledge, he does not know his tooth comes out.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure he was eating.
Man.
He was eating lunch, and didn't. They saw it. They said they saw him fiddling with his mouth, and they were like, "What's going on, buddy?" And he was like, gone, no tooth.
Calm.
And they were like, where? Yeah, because Carter he doesn't know. He actually, I'm pretty sure he thought he was in trouble.
Right.
So they can't find the tooth. They think he ate it with the sandwich. So, me and Clara were like, he is this kid, right? Poor guy, you could tell how much he did not know. So I get home and I'm like, Bubba, you lost your tooth? And he's like, yeah. So we're like, did your teacher tell you about the tooth fairy? And he's like, I guess, I don't know. So we're like, okay, the tooth fairy, you take your tooth usually and you put it on your pillow and you go to sleep. And when you wake up, the tooth fairy leaves you a present. And he was like, a new tooth? And we were like,
which is the smartest thing I've ever heard a kid say about it.
I can't fault you for your thinking.
Oh my God.
And I had to look at it. No.
But a dollar can't fix this.
What am I going to do with $1? What am I going to do with this? I can't go buy a new tooth.
My God.
So the poor kid, so of course I got him one of these collectible big silver dollars. And so we did the whole thing. He wakes up in the morning. He comes to our room usually. And we're like, did you check on your pillow? And he's like, oh, I'll be right back. And he comes back with the dollar. He's like, yeah. So we, yay, tooth fairy, and a little note. And then the following night, and he's like, so now do I get my tooth? Like, when does my tooth come back? And we're both looking at him like,
oh, man.
It's going to take a little bit of time. So now we're like, it grows back. Like, you're going to notice it's going to grow back up from his mouth. And his face was like,
terrifying. This is all terrifying.
What do you mean it grows back? Like, it came out to grow back? This doesn't make sense. Like, and I could see it in his eyes, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So then me and Clara look at each other. Clara goes to him, nothing else falls out of your body. Like,
there's got to be a Sesame Street episode y'all could put on or something that'll help to break this thing down for him. Because you guys are terrible.
We suck. We suck. I was like, I don't remember it being this difficult, the girls.
No. What? So, do you remember Alexis' first experience?
The first one, no. I'm pretty sure it happened when she was older, a little bit older. Mm-hmm. But it was like, okay, Tooth Fairy. Like, Tooth Fairy, we'd forget here and there. But there was never like a question of, why did this happen?
Yeah, that's the age when teeth fell out?
I don't know. I just know his poor confused world.
Oh my goodness!
Just like,
and then my parents can't even direct me on what's going on. Y'all giving me shit, cool, but my tooth, is
still not here. I don't know. Is it gonna come back Monday or?
Oh my God.
Poor guy. And then Kaiser's there like, tooth? Like tooth? Like, I have teeth? Like,
yo, I'm going to start calling Kai Spliff Star. Yeah, he going to be Spliff, man, because he's like the hype man for real.
He's the hype man. He go everywhere my brother goes, I will go. When my brother eats it, I will eat it. If he don't eat it, I won't eat it. I don't care if I'm in the process of eating a meal. If my brother doesn't want to eat this meal, then I no longer want to eat this meal. I hate the two of them.
I was going to say, if... it would be fun, especially with Carter having dreads, if you reenacted like a Busta Rhymes video with the two of them. Like a 30-second joint, but mad animated.
I definitely could.
Hank Williams style camera in the face.
I definitely could.
That'd be hot. That'd be dope.
I actually took a tip from you last week, pause.
Whoa, hey, Darren. Without consent.
I figured you wouldn't mind.
I don't go.
We were listening to E40, Tell Me When to Go.
Come on now.
And so I was like, oh, look, Bubba, like they have hair like us and they shaking us how they do it in that side of the world. And you can see him like smiling like, oh, and I was like, go ahead, you try it. And he gets all nervous and he's like, no, okay. So then later on I played the song just in the background and I can see him like, but yeah.
Darren, see, and I just be saying shit, but that representation is so important because
it's extremely important.
How many kids in the school got dreads?
None.
Besides his daddy, how many people do you see with dreads?
Not much.
So for him to know at that age, there's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
And not only do we just wear the hair, this is us. We express ourselves through the hair.
This is our lifestyle. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing to say to him is like people with hair like us. You know, and then he's like, he gets it. He's
dope.
Like, yeah.
So dope. See?
So, anyway,
I love it.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of the verses?
I watched here and there, and then Steve was talking a lot, and I was like, okay, next.
Yeah, he so I didn't catch it live, but I tried to watch some of it after, and I skipped through the beginning because he was going, man,
talking a lot.
Oh my god, and I get it, but oof.
They were in their glory,
bruh.
Ooh, excuse me.
When you talk about legacy, when you talk about legends,
Yeah, we don't get better than that. Yeah.
Since the what, 60s or 50s for the for the Isleys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I didn't. There was songs that I didn't record. Like I knew the songs were sampled. I didn't know it was from them.
Yeah, there were a couple that I was like,
Oh, I didn't know that was you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's one in particular.
Probably the same one that I was thinking.
And shame on me. Shit, I can't remember it now. But Cameron had sampled one of them, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know that was Isley Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I was listening to, I was like, I knew this was Mr. Cheeks. Was it like Camera Action? No, I don't. It was one of them. I can't remember, but dope.
So yeah, and again, not everybody is gonna be able to be in the game for that long. And the Isley Brothers actually dropped a song right after the verses, and it ain't bad.
Oh.
It does have a Robert Kelly vibe though.
Oh, no.
So a lot of people in the comments were like,
Oh no.
"Damn, we find out Robert's still writing from jail."
So what you guys gonna do is what you guys gonna do is.
But it just feels good to see that, man. And they look great.
Yeah.
Like
They still got it.
still got it.
Still playing the guitar like it was easy.
It's not like
Light work.
And I don't want to be the old person that compares, because there are a lot of talented people now.
Yes.
Masego being one of them.
Yes.
But do you want to make money for the next 3 years, or do you want to make money for the next 3 decades?
Do you want to make something that will live forever?
Live forever.
Those songs live forever.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So I just love that they're doing that, though, and I love that on that stage and versus being able to celebrate these folks like that.
Yep.
For everybody to tune in, even if it's for the people who just watch it for the memes or whatever. At least you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Where it came from.
Isley Brothers. This is the foundation of the music that we love today. It's so dope, man.
I'm actually surprised Fat Joe and was it Rihanna redid was it Before I Let Go?
Oh yeah.
And I'm surprised I like it. I
It
usually
took-
don't like remixes of older songs like that.
Yeah.
And it's not half bad. Like I don't love it, but it's catchy.
Do you know how that song came about?
No, absolutely not.
So there's a kid, and let me pull it up because I want to give him his props. Remember how I was being an old man and complaining about all the kids nowadays learning about blending and sampling and all
hippie
that?
hop, yep.
All the hippity hop. So there was a kid who blended. Hold on, what's the name of that song? Oh, there it is. There's a kid that blended.
It's not. I'm sorry. It's Outstanding. I said Before I Let Go.
I think you had it though, right?
No, it's Outstanding. Outstanding. Yep.
So there was a kid who blended that with Rihanna's.
No,
No.
it's Luther.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my love.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Wow. Jesus Christ.
The name of the song is Sunshine, by the way, if anybody wants to listen to it. And I'm just going to play a little bit. So what the kid did, he, and the kid's name is Amorphous. So he had blended the Rihanna with the Luther.
Oh, okay.
Fat Joe or Khaled, one of them saw it and was like, yo,
Kind of dope.
let's see if we can clear these samples, because you got to clear Rihanna, Kiss It Better, you got to clear Luther, and see if we can make this a song. And they actually give the kid credit on the song. So
good.
they have him on here on the YouTube joint. His name is on there. And I'm sure he's on the album credits because his sample, or his blend spawned that song.
I like it.
Yeah. It's a good feel.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
And
good
it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like it's trying to take away from it without like, I don't know.
Yeah. It was tough for me because that comes from a Rihanna song that I love. So you're taking this joint and making it a whole different feel.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah, you go from sexy to two-step. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Bim's not dancing at the
I'll be the
cookout.
one in the club standing in the middle of the dance floor, not moving when this shit come on. But I've embraced it over time. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Did you see Affion Crockett,
Spice Adams.
Spice Adams, and Godfrey?
He does an
Holy
amazing
shit.
that was funny. I'll tell you what. That shit was funny.
If that versus happened solely for the purpose of them making that, Thank you, Lord.
Thank you. We are not worthy.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy.
Oh, we get entertained on so much shit for free, man. This is amazing.
It's so great. Look at Bill shedding a tear.
No, it's like it's beautiful, really. When you think about it, they're so good.
They're
oh, my
so
goodness.
good.
They nailed that shit.
What else happened this week?
So we're not gonna stay on the song because I can't.
Okay.
DMX.
Yes.
So DMX, overdose.
Oh my.
She's upset too. She does love X, right?
She does.
Yeah.
She met him? No, saw him in concert. Yeah.
So yeah, DMX, apparent drug overdose, which then led to a heart attack, I'm hearing. And now he's in a vegetative state.
And he has COVID.
There was another report that came out that said he doesn't.
Oh,
so there's like conflicting stuff. Yeah, either way.
He's still in rough shape.
Right, and then as of today, still in the same state with not much improved brain activity.
Yep.
I can only talk about this for a minute more. I don't want to talk about it as if he's not here, because he's still here. But it fucking sucks. And I don't like it. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yep.
When I think one of the podcasts way back, when we saw that X was doing the verses and he was making more music, I said, I love this, but I hope him getting back into this doesn't lead into now. And I'm not saying that it was for sure. We don't know what happened. But I just hope it's not
stemming from
that, right? Being in the studio, being out and about, moving around by my bong, and then boom, this presents itself. Or because you're moving and shaking and you trying to cope, and then you resort to old ways or something. But man, I prayed, and I don't do this a lot. I prayed specifically for him. Because for somebody who gives so much in his music, it's only right that we give
energy,
whatever we can. That energy back to him.
Prayers, and I mean, praying for miracle.
Yeah, seriously. Yep. Goddamn. All right. Next. So anal plugs. No.
I was like,
that one. I didn't even want to bring it up today, but being on the pod, we got to. But that one's
that one's tough.
I don't even. Up until today, I didn't let that thought linger for more than 3 minutes, dead ass.
Before you
try
to move on.
Because I don't want to accept that. I don't want that to stay with me. I don't want that to linger in my mind. So I didn't even really give it like long thoughts until today. But it's, Okay. Last week, you mentioned Bad Trip, right?
Yes.
You and the wife watched it?
Yes. You did?
What did you think of it?
It was alright. I mean, it was for me. It was more cringeworthy than like I could stand. Like I found myself going, I'm going to bed. Like I can't. Like I put the covers over my head, put on my mask, and covered myself, and I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I'm still peeking. It was tough to watch at various points.
How familiar were you with Eric Andre's?
Not very.
Comedic. That's why.
I know he does outlandish shit.
Yeah.
But I've never sat and watched like a full run of his shit.
Okay. So in seeing clips of his show and wild stuff that he's done, like straight projectile vomit. T.I. was on there, and I think he got naked when T.I. was there. Like he just goes, he's way off the wall.
Has no problem getting naked.
No problem. Hot Ones, he was on there. That hot wing interview show.
Spicy things. Yeah.
He was on there. He broke a glass on his head, a glass plate when he finished eating it, and I think he threw up there too. I can't remember. But so I kind of had an idea of what to expect with him. Darren, I can't remember the last time I laughed that much.
Really?
Yo, I was fucking floored.
Really?
So for anybody who hasn't seen it or doesn't know what we're talking about, Bad Trip on Netflix.
Yep.
It's Eric Andre and
Lil
Rel
and Tiffany Haddish.
Mm-hmm. Lil Rel, if you guys don't know who he is, he was in Get Out. He was the best friend.
He was the cop.
The cop.
Yeah.
Or the mall airport security.
Yes, airport security. Yes,
specific.
Exactly.
So, fucking hilarious.
He's funny.
Tiffany Haddish delivered in a way that I wasn't expecting.
Stellar.
Because I'm not the biggest fan.
Really?
Not the biggest fan
All right.
of the stand-up.
Yeah.
In movies, she has her moments, but it could be a little bit too much sometimes. I think she nailed it.
She did really well.
I don't know if it was just I was in a jovial mood. Darren, that shit had me fucking dying.
Of course.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
This is a lot of parts. I was like, oh no.
Was it the Chinese finger trap that got you?
Not even that. I mean, you would think that. It was more of like the woman. Spoiler
alert.
When they ran through the house and
Yes.
the cleaning woman, she kind of just like ran out too, just like hid. I was like, oh my God.
That made me cringe a lot. Yeah, because if we were gonna compare it to a film, it's similar to like kind of like a Jackass movie where there's
Yes.
pranks with people who don't know, who may not know who the celebrity is. But I think the execution of a prank film
Yes.
and a buddy comedy, the marriage of the two,
Amazing.
I've never seen it done that well.
Amazing.
Impractical Jokers tried it with their movie. They did it where they were going on a trip to meet Paula Abdul or go to a Paula Abdul concert or whatever. They didn't stick the landing.
Okay.
The pranks are good, but the movie didn't come together well. Yeah. This was fucking perfectly executed, in my opinion.
It was very like the concept. I was like, this is a dope concept.
Yeah, and the fact that the stuff that played into the storyline, but they went up to like on the park bench when him and Lil Rel got in a beef.
Yeah.
And he had the conversation with the dude. He doesn't know it's a movie, but the dialogue was as if it was a movie.
It was great.
Oh my God, they nailed it.
They did so well, but still, I can't. I'll never watch that movie again. Never.
The smoothie place.
Never. It makes me think like if I was there and like something like that, what would I really do?
Right.
I would leave.
Because there were real reactions, right?
Yes.
Because I used to work at McDonald's way back when, and a crackhead was standing there in front of me, right, trying to order, and he just went blank, just stood there rocking back and forth. I ignored it and just said, next order. Customers stayed, right, because they wanted to order their food. He then stumbles, passes out, bangs his head on the floor, and is laying there unconscious.
Christ.
Nobody left, Darren. People stayed. So that could have been a prank.
Right.
You would think people would leave. They stayed.
No.
So I understood why people would hang around because no, I want my smoothie.
food, yeah.
I want my food.
There was people still eating food on the rooftop. They
Yep.
were like, "Hey, don't do it."
Yep.
That'd probably be me too, because I'm nosy.
Yeah. Darren, you would not leave. You'd be right there. And one more thing that I think they did so well. When he saw Homegirl from high school again,
Yes.
and then he went into the musical part of it. It was singing, and then they went to the mall and they had the flash mob doing
Holy
it.
fucking
Darren,
shit.
they fucking nailed it, bro. They nailed
Cameras from different angles.
Oh, my God.
You would. And the guy's like, "What the fuck?"
And they stayed
right. I don't know what I would do in my life.
it. You would have stayed right there eating your Panda Express. You would have stayed right there.
You are absolutely right. Panda Express, you say? Yes. I'm not moving till I'm done with my food.
That shit, so dope. So I saw they had some outtakes that didn't make it.
Yes.
Did you see those?
Yes.
The Chris Rock one?
At the end of the movie?
No, this was on YouTube.
Oh, no, I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
deleted scenes.
Oh.
Yeah, so Chris Rock, they
I'm
tried to-
missing all the good shit, man.
Yeah,
Coming to
man.
America, I still haven't circled back to the endings.
Yeah. They try to have Chris Rock play a police officer who pulled him over or whatever, but the dude in the back seat that they picked up as a hitchhiker recognized Chris Rock right away.
Yeah.
Then they did another scene where they rigged a hotel room, as if he was possessed by a demon.
Mm-hmm.
So there was an exorcism happening with blood coming from the wall and all of that stuff.
Oh, dear.
And there was a pastor that they found
Oh,
who was
dear.
really performing an exorcism.
Oh, dear.
Darren, they nailed this shit. This shit was amazing, man.
See, pastor, what is you doing?
The pastor, I'll send you the clip. He was so confident. He was like, get out, demon, get out. Dead serious all the way to the end.
Oh.
And then when it was over, he said, all right, guys, bye. And just walked out.
So there's right now there's a priest, a pastor that's like, I performed the exorcism today, and it went so well.
He said, I don't lose. You're not gonna beat me. He gave Lil Rel the phone, said, here, record this. And as he was doing the exorcism. When stuff started coming out the wall, he said, get that, make sure you get that. Yeah, he was
I
in
wouldn't
it.
be able to keep my shit together.
Fucking amazing.
Amazing.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
so good.
Jenna, you gonna watch it? Okay.
Oh, it's like she's here.
Right now, she's cussing us out.
But you know what? She did watch it though.
She did?
Yeah, remember
Oh,
she said,
did. That's
yeah.
right. Sorry, John. Take that back.
See, she would have cussed you out right there.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You're so stupid.
So stupid.
You're foolish.
Yeah, no, I think she said Q enjoyed it, but she didn't. I can't remember.
He was watching it.
Oh, and
Yeah. Shout out to Q.
Shout out to Q. She doesn't deserve you.
He knows.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man. I had a question.
Oh, here we go.
We had a conversation. Me and the wife were talking about it, and
Hold on. Have you been drinking?
yes.
I feel like I'm alone in this.
No,
Where you
you
at?
just drink faster than me.
Damn, I don't know why I'm drinking so fast. Am I okay?
I don't know why either. I'm not in no rush to get drunk. Man, that's good.
In that.
So, me and my wife were having a conversation, and she was like, "I don't think this is fair."
Okay.
And I was like, "Okay, tell me what." She's like, "I don't. This is not fair," and I almost don't want to say it. And I was like, say it, man. It's just me. And so now I'm sharing our private conversation with the world.
Did you get clearance before doing this?
Well, okay. I'm sure we're not the only ones who think this. But let me disclaimer. She doesn't think anything is wrong. Well, let me ask the question. I'll clear it
dear.
up. I'll do clean up at the end, as I usually do. Moonwalk a little bit. So you have a group of women who've trained their lives to be in the Olympics. Let's say sprinting.
Yep.
Whatever. They've trained to be the best. And they get to the Olympics, and here, all the work is going to pay off, and they're together and they're doing it. Do you think? I'm going to drag you into this too.
Fucking hell.
Do you think it is fair for a woman who is a transsexual,
Ooh, me and the wife were talking about this. Go.
born a male, but made a transition to a female? Do you think it is fair for that individual to be able to compete on the same level with these women?
Do you want to give you and the wife's situation
Well,
first?
I won't speak for her.
Okay.
Because, again, to be clear, we don't have any problem with a person who wants to change their sexual
Of
orientation.
course not.
You are born a man or born a female and you want to change, and do you be happy?
As we say here at the PDT, God bless.
God bless. But I don't think that's fair.
I'm with you.
I don't think it's fair at all.
And here's why, Darren. And it's not even just track, because that's probably, out of all the examples, the one where an argument can be made. It's still, to me, not but it can kind of be made.
Yeah.
But imagine that same scenario, Darren, in mixed martial arts. And I'll tell you, Darren, it happened.
It did.
Yeah.
It?
And do you want to know the result of the fight?
Of course I do. Man.
Broken eye socket.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's not fair.
So to me, and somebody who's done track, who's practiced with women, of course, this isn't a blanket statement saying that men would always beat women. Of course not. There's some women who are super fast. Tolu would have dusted a bunch of dudes back in college and whatnot, easily. But would Tolu have dusted the best guys on the best team?
Yes.
Probably not. Because we're just built differently, right?
Yes.
Women top heavy because of,
The breasts
and whatnot. But they do have like thicker thighs, but we're able to distribute our weight a little better. And look at the Olympic times, right? Olympics is the highest level. Look at the fastest men times and the fastest women times.
Yep.
There's a difference for a reason, right? It's not like they're racing women against each other and that's holding their time back. No, these are people who train harder than you can't even imagine.
Yes.
Just to do better by like a tenth of a second.
And here you come with an unfair advantage.
Imagine Usain Bolt.
You have imagine. I heard a comedian say, Dave Chappelle, matter of fact, said it. Said LeBron James.
I just stop right there. Just stop right there.
It's now we're being honest. We're being real. You are born with an advantage over women.
Yeah.
that can't be corrected.
Right.
If you want to be a woman, that's great, but it doesn't take away the amount of testosterone you have in your body, the natural ability that you have. It's not like that can get out along with your penis.
Right. Yeah, we don't disagree that social constructs of boy, girl, blue, pink, skirt, pants, all that. So we don't argue any of that. But you can't argue with the physical makeup of what you're born as.
Yes.
Darren and I can grow facial hair. This somebody who transitions into being a male can't naturally, so they take hormones and whatever it is to get there. Yep. Again, different journey, but yes, you get that. But you don't naturally produce that. In sports, it is such an unfair advantage.
It's not fair.
It's not fair at all.
And to these people who have trained
hard. Did this come from something, or did the wife just kind of think about it?
It came from somewhere. I don't remember.
Because there was a case in Connecticut with track specifically.
Oh, maybe it was that. I don't know.
Yeah, where a transgender male was winning against women. Darren. And the parents were pissed off.
You can't be proud of yourself. Like you can't be. Tell me the truth. Is that a man or do you want a man?
Darren. Damn, I forgot about that movie too. Oh man.
But it's
old woman.
It's
sorry.
I'm sorry too. It was the line. I don't know why it popped in my head at the time.
No, it was appropriate.
It was,
but inappropriate.
But it's not okay. So, how do we make it fair? Because I understand. I don't, because I'm not of that mindset. But I can understand somebody saying, "I want to be a woman. I want to identify as a woman. I want to live life as a woman, and therefore do things that women do." I get it. It's not my mindset.
Right.
But I understand. I get it. So why should I, wanting to be a woman, still have to compete with men?
Right.
I should be competing with one of my own.
Of course.
Right? So how do we make it fair? Like, I almost want to say, like, okay, have an Olympic category of transgender women, right? But then I feel like that's too segregated.
Or the women.
I mean, it might be...
The real way, Darren, get rid of genders in sports and just say, everybody try out, everybody submit your times, everybody whatever. And then whoever's the best will compete. You know what's going to happen with that? You're going to rule out, but that's the only way to really do it, right? So if you're going to do basketball tryouts, and in a high school where like maybe it's not a big population, not as many of the guys are like you may have more of a level playing field to where women can make it on teams, right? You have women on football teams who've played in quarterback or other positions who can actually compete. And that's fine. So the true way to get rid of it is, okay, across the board, or maybe starting at the high school level or at the kid level. Because I think for some kids sports, it's mixed still. But get rid of any gender related anything. Everybody plays, and if you're the best or you shine at this position, you continue to play. Okay. You're going to rule out a lot of people like that. But that's the only way for it to be fair, because you can't create another category because then you're alienating again. And in essence, you're going to put, if it's a transgender male, you're still going to put
them against other males.
Other transgender males, which biologically are women. So you're still putting women up against women. Oof. Do you allow them to use more testosterone and stuff? Then who's cheating? You know what I'm saying? So like,
it's such a touchy area.
I don't know if it's touchy. It's black and white to me. You don't compete, because look at this with Serena Williams. They're already saying that's not fair. She's a woman.
Yeah.
But she just is built different than y'all.
Yeah.
Bitches. So so she got busy for a long time because she's just built different than y'all.
She put in that work.
Now imagine if it was a transgender going against women. Well, you can't say anything because forget Serena. You could have somebody that's muscular as hell. Now, do you still have to have skill? Absolutely.
Yes.
Now imagine somebody with Serena's skill in LeBron's body.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly. Wolf. Wolf.
Dear.
Right. So, again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we'll get yelled at. But
Probably will.
if somebody does disagree, just let us know what your solution is. And, again, no disrespect to people who didn't play sports. But if you didn't play sports, I don't want to hear anything from you.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's true, right? Because if you've practiced, if you've trained, and there's a person that just always beats you, you know at least, hey, everything is equal. This person is just taller than me. They just have better genes. They just whatever. But if it's because they're born
Person
with,
is a man.
yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like, all right, so put me with people that are at least similar to me so that there's less of a
Disadvantage or disadvantage.
yeah, like
Yeah.
So if you haven't competed, don't say shit. But if you've competed and you feel like there's a way for there to be a level playing field, including transgenders, let us know. But as somebody that competed, Darren, you've been in the football practices.
Yeah.
You know a lot of women that would have been, and again, I'm not saying women can't. I know some. Shout out to some of the women I went to URI with. Played flag football, played with dudes.
Yep.
It's just a limited pool of people that are just ready to jump in there. Especially like I never played football before until my junior year. How many people can just jump in like that? Period.
Freshman?
What's that?
You played freshman football?
No, I didn't.
No?
No, I only did track all 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So I just jumped in first time junior year, had to get up to speed, had to be able to take the hits at that level, had to be able to do all of this stuff. Now imagine walk-ons. Even we even had skinny dudes on the team that was like, I don't know if you should be playing, bruh. Honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think society doesn't see a big issue with it because, like
Because they ain't athletes, nigga. They never performed.
That and there's no vice versa. It's
break
like
down.
if a woman wants to transgender to a male and then go compete with the other males, it's not the same. I mean, not to say like, oh, it wouldn't work out at all.
Go for it.
Yeah, but it's still like the disadvantage. You weren't born with the natural things like testosterone and all other shit, stamina or whatever.
Right.
Like, again, I'm not saying like you can't do it or you're not gonna win. Like you could. It's very possible, but like there's still the unfair advantage that you're not picking up. It's the same way that it is in reverse.
Right.
So it's like if an alien were to come down and the alien was like Superman.
Yeah.
And the alien was like, "Oh, I want to identify as human."
Fuck you,
male.
Clark. Get out of here.
You can fly, and you want to race me?
You want to race me?
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Not
exactly.
Fair. Not fair. Yeah. And again, at least for me in my brain, I always think of it at the highest level.
Yes.
Because if you think of kids, if you think of high school, even, yes, you could probably find people that can play together and it be competitive. But at the highest level, you mean to tell me Kevin Durant, again, no offense, but at the highest level, you think somebody's going to be able to defend, play against, score on Kevin Durant?
Maybe there might be one or two out there.
Maybe
there might be. I mean, I've seen a couple. There's like a couple of clips that I've seen of I don't know who she is, but a really tall basketball woman, a woman who plays basketball.
Is she in the WNBA?
Fucking is Henny. I don't know who she is.
Because there's some super talented women in the
And
WNBA.
she's
super
playing
talented.
and she's boxing out men, and it's now that I think about it, she's boxing out other men and she's getting the better of them. And then they show you there's a clip of her going against a male that's bigger than her, and that male gets the better of her just in that instance.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it could happen. It's more of a even playing field, but
Yeah, it's like, come on.
yeah,
I don't even, because there's like there's some people and it's the dumbest argument, who say the best college football team could beat the worst NFL team. And I say, fucking hell no. That college team would get smoked because it's just a different level, yo.
Yes.
So it's like, come on, man. Like, just,
yeah.
if you've never played sports, don't talk about it. And you got me started. The people who I keep seeing this picture, reposted where they have LeBron James and his accolades, and I don't want to miss it. One of the most decorated WNBA players. I think it's
Leslie. I seen it.
You've
too.
seen it, right?
Yeah.
And then they have the pay and all that stuff underneath.
Yeah.
And I see people, again,
See,
no
it's not
offense, but
fair.
offense, who say it's not fair, who there's nuance to everything. First of all, person who reposted it, you're not an athlete, so shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Two, you don't watch the WNBA. So you're contributing to why they make less money. If you watch the sport more, it'll generate more advertising dollars, which will turn into more money for the players.
Yes.
There's nuance involved. So it's not just because he has a dick, he's making more money. It's because, no, when he plays,
You're
500,000 people are
You're
watching.
dealing with a much bigger budget.
Right. And they have a bigger budget because they make so much more money. It's not even close.
Right.
People are losing money with WNBA teams, to be honest, because people don't go.
Yeah.
So don't repost, buy tickets to the damn game and go.
Right.
If you care that much about their pockets.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble with this.
I know it's the truth. Darren, you know what the problem is, Darren? Some people don't like to deal in truths. I'd like to deal in truths.
You're right.
I'm an analyst. I look at data. So if somebody says, oh, blah, 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 this is happening, well, let me see the data. Why is it happening? People don't question the why. They just see this thing and say, it's
No,
not
it's not
fair.
fair.
Fam, none of y'all watch the games. None of y'all go to the game. Tune in, not during COVID, but pre-COVID, BC. Look at the attendance for these games.
Yeah.
Nobody's there. If people don't show up, I can't give them money I don't have.
Right.
So, whatever. But there's other examples where shit just be fucked up and it could be corrected.
Yes.
NCAA tournament. Men had a full weight room. Women didn't. That's not right.
Yeah.
They're on TV just as much as the guys are.
Yeah.
Give them the weight room.
Yeah.
The colleges receive the money. Just give them a fucking weight room. And they gave them a weight room and they gave them other stuff. That can be corrected. But when you're talking about pay, you have to make it.
Yes. It's not their fault. It's not.
Right.
It's just how it is. Make it. It could change. Right? It could change.
Yeah. I'm solution based, Darren. Hey, I'd love to go to a WNBA game.
Let's go.
We'll go. We'll do our part. You non-athletic motherfuckers, you going? You gonna put money in their pockets? No. Okay then. Don't say nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
Shit, because that's why. Until you tune in, until you show up, they're not gonna get more money. So how much do you care about the cause, nigga?
Yeah.
Darren, don't get me started, man.
You started, man. Sorry, that's all right. You have anything?
Yeah. Hold on. Have you been watching the Chauvin trial at all?
I watched bits and pieces, and it's hard to be hopeful, even though you're looking at. I see it as like okay, that went well, like that testimony went well, but it's like, I know how the system works.
Yeah. So one thing, because I can't put myself there to watch it that much, but I do see some clips and some quotes and transcripts from it, and it seems like what I didn't think was going to happen as much is testimonies from cops and other people are actually in favor of George Floyd's estate in saying that Chauvin was in the wrong for using that technique. We don't train for people to use their knee. He was out of line. He should have blah, 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 all of that, which caught me by surprise. Last week, I think I said, I'm not going to watch because me watching doesn't change anything, but y'all just do what's right. It seems like through the testimonies, people are doing the right thing, which is awesome.
But
Here's my problem, Darren, because I like to just look at comments just to see. Why are people complaining that people are doing the right thing? Yo.
do you guys listen? Are you guys like really grasping what you're saying?
It drives me bonkers because it's almost like people want drama or controversy. People are doing what they're supposed to do in saying, hey, this wasn't right. And then there are people in comments saying, oh, he's a sacrificial lamb. Oh, they're just doing this, but they're not going to change anything. Or, oh, I see what the game is. Huh? Isn't this what we want? We want them to be honest up there.
Do you guys,
It's so weird. Why do people want conflict? It's so weird.
Sometimes I really feel like I'm not, like this world is like a setup.
Yeah.
It's like, this can't be life.
And I'm so old. I'm dating myself, Darren. I blame social media because there's so many voices.
Yeah.
There's only headlines. There's clickbait. So people don't want to actually dive in and get more information. That is quick reaction.
Yep.
Even down to the vaccine, there's still people saying, I don't know, fam. I don't trust the U.S. government. You know this is a global pandemic, right? This is the whole world.
It's not just you,
This
homie.
ain't
It's
just U.S.
France was shut down for the 4th time,
Canada is shut down again.
but this is just the government trying to get you.
I'm like, fam.
You and your negative $36 in your account. You, sir, you.
So, like, I get it. America done mad fucked up shit. I get it. America has a lot of shit to make up for and pay for.
This is not.
This
one
is
of
not
those
one of
things.
them.
This is not one of. Choose your battles, my friend.
Choose your battles, fam.
This is not one of them.
That's the best thing to say. Choose your battles.
Choose your battles.
And with this trial, it looks like they're doing the right thing, guys. Let's keep this momentum. And I'm not saying it's everybody in the comments, obviously. Yeah. But the fact that I saw on one of the posts, like, maybe like a quarter of the ones that I saw, maybe a little bit more, were that. Like, oh, I see what's going on. He's a sacrificial lamb. They just going to throw him out there, but ain't nothing going to change. No, this is where it starts.
This is how change begins.
It sets a precedent because that now, and again, I'm not a fucking lawyer. This is just me trying to make logic in my brain. Mm-hmm. When somebody says Brown versus the Board of Education, they're referencing that trial, right? I think. I don't know, Darren. I'm just talking.
I think we believe it, right?
So they're referencing that trial, and the outcome of that trial can be used in other instances because you're saying, hey, take all that data, and this applies here. So this is wrong because, according to Brown versus Board of Education, blah, blah, blah. If this goes the way we want it to go, if there's any police brutality cases that results in death or not, we can refer to this trial and say, hey, in that case, he used the knee and it's not lawful. It's not trained. It's not da-da-da. Yep. It works in our favor.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, it's the theme. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Golly. Oh, it's so tiring, man. You blowing up, you cool?
Yeah, I mean.
This thing is popping in the streets, yo.
Man.
Another film that you referenced, I think, that I saw, Behind Her Eyes. Is that what did you talk about that last week?
Yes. Maybe last week or the week before.
Did you guys finish it?
No, did you?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
I hated it.
Oh, you hated it?
All the way until the last episode.
Oh, really? I mean, I can see that because like none of it is like, what? Huh? Why?
I was after like 3 or 4 of the episodes, before the next one started, we look at each other. Even during the episode, we look at each other and be like, huh? This is weird. This guy's weird.
This guy's weird. This
the
girl's weird.
The other girl's weird.
All of it is weird. The only normal one is kind of the son.
So, oh man, I almost said something. So I won't ruin it because y'all ain't finished yet.
No.
I'll say it wasn't good, but the end kind of made it worth it. Ugh. But it could have been a movie.
Okay.
Or it could have been like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
2 max. There's a lot of dead space leading up to it, but the last episode makes it kind of worth it.
Okay.
Don't milk this shit, Netflix, and make another one. Leave it alone.
Netflix doesn't know how to do that. They don't.
Yeah, basta. They're bastards. Bastards. Yeah, so worth checking out. I think it felt Lifetime-ish to me a little bit.
Yes. And that's what made me like, I don't know if I should be watching this.
Right. So, again, not being stereotypical, but women, this is more for y'all. This is true. Because the fellas...
Yeah, we wouldn't normally sit down and watch this.
Anyways, let me not say that. So, the ending was cool, but the rest of it, nah. Because I saw a lot of people posting about it before you mentioned it, and I was like, I hope this shit's good, but it was mostly women talking about it. So...
This is weird.
Another thing that annoyed me.
Yay, Bim.
Common theme.
I love this.
House Party Reboot. Did you see that?
I saw something about it, but I didn't really look too far into it.
LeBron James's production company.
Oh.
Who also, LeBron's production company was behind Space Jam Reboot.
I saw the preview for that, and I was like,
oh yeah. Oh. Everybody at home listening, oh.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. Okay, Space Jam I get. Concept-wise, you can't make a similar film without people saying, nigga, that's just like Space Jam.
Yeah.
But House Party, if you're going to do it, because we already know remake doesn't mean you're going to bring back the essence of the 90s. Yes. Everybody who's thinking that, get that out of your mind, use your data. It hasn't happened in our favor.
No.
If it's going to be current music, trap music, I don't even know if kids do house parties nowadays, do they?
They don't.
Maybe during COVID, but...
Maybe they do.
But again, according to what I heard when I went to URI a few years ago for homecoming weekend, and me and the fellas, shout out to Bobby, shout out to DC, Corey, what up, boys? We were talking about our heyday there and the parties and all of that, and the kids that were currently going were like, man, we don't do none of that.
No,
we just go home or we just chill.
Yeah, sit around and do this.
So for us who were born in the 80s to look at House Party and say, damn, I wish I was a teenager at that point in the 90s so that I could have partied like that. At least that's what I thought. What film can they make now that's in that vein?
Oh.
Right? Like you could just make another movie about how
Something
kids party
else.
now,
Yeah.
right? Like
Spring Break or something like that.
yeah, and like because there's a whole different, everything is different. House Party, there's no camera phones, right? There's no internet.
No.
So the party was the party.
Yes.
Right? Kid's dad, rest in peace, had to come find him at the party because he couldn't just call himself.
That is not happen. That doesn't happen now.
These are all elements that add to the flavor of the film. So for you to call it a House Party reboot,
What's the equivalent of that in today's time?
not even close, because everything is different. Tech is different. Music is different. Shit, even just life situations are different. Like, you know, at the time, smooth drinking beer at the party was a big deal. Keep drinking that monkey oil, it's gonna fuck you up.
Right.
That was the biggest drug thing in the movie. Now niggas drink
It's pop.
lean, weed is legal.
Right.
There's so many different things.
Pens
come on.
and
It's not gonna be like, again, not that it needs to be the same movie, but it's not even in the same vein. Just call it, I don't know.
we're sounding extremely old.
But Darren, is
are.
it wrong though?
It's not, but it's not for us.
Because so if they don't call it House Party,
Or maybe it is for us. Maybe they're trying to pander to us.
because when people do reboots, it's to cater to an audience that's familiar with the brand, right? You're hoping to get residual views, buys, whatever, from people who are familiar with the brand.
Yeah.
My son doesn't know what the fuck House Party is. So why is it going to matter to him, a 15-year-old, that you call it a House Party reboot? Doesn't.
Yeah.
Now, if you call it Trapping and whatever the fuck, then they're, boom, oh, this is us.
Or Netflix and chill or some shit like that.
Come on, Darren.
That would be better.
You're so much younger than me.
Hey,
I don't know what to say. I was going to say snapping and tapping, trapping and rapping. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. But you know what? A film can still be successful without calling it
House Party.
House Party, because I'm envisioning like what was that movie where they had where the white boys had the crazy house party and they like fucked up the whole place. They were super bad, but that was different. But there was another one that was based on some shit a kid did in Australia or Europe or something, where he had a crazy house party. Cops came. And, yeah, that one.
I did. Oh, I know. I'm never remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about.
But they didn't call that super bad reboot.
Yeah,
right. They just called it whatever that shit
that
was.
Movie was crazy.
It was fucking dope.
It was dope and crazy.
So dope. Now I went to see it because that looked fire. Yeah. Now if you show me a clip of again, this may be even a little too far ago, but before COVID, when there was these kids wearing the mask and they were doing all of the dances and putting it online and shit. If you showed me a clip of them at a party doing that shit, somebody recording it on TikTok, and the next day it becomes a dance and then they get famous and blah, blah, and called it something else, I'll still watch because it's current. It lets me get into the culture of now, and it's the kids get to shine, right? They get to come bring Shiggy on the movie set. Bring all the people who's dancing now and let them get busy. I'm watching. Yeah. You don't have to call a house party.
You don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't have to pander to me, but I don't think they really care because they just want us to go see it, be mad, talk about it, and then it gets more play.
And it works for every time.
It does
because we're talking about it now.
We're talking about it
now. But it's stupid because, and I'm relating shit that some fun to some horrific shit. We oftentimes mimic the actions of our oppressors.
True.
Right. Come on, Darren. I went deep. I went too deep. I hit a vein.
I heard oppressors in my shit. Like, oh.
So when you think about it, right? African nations, when they end up being free from Europe, they adopt the same government as the oppressors, right? To the point where even in Nigeria, they still wear white wigs.
Yeah.
So when you do that, there's a lot of foul shit that comes along with it, right?
Bermuda too.
Yeah, there's a few
or
places.
Cayman Islands, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, how many reboots have we been seeing in our existence? For the love of God, they did a Ghostbusters reboot?
Twice.
Why? And we see how that happens. So if it's LeBron James's production company, my brother,
Get that money.
like we don't have to copy what they did. Well, you're in tune with the culture. Talk to your sons, talk to whoever's around. Hey, let's call it this.
You're in tune. You have of like the research right here in front of you.
Yeah.
You can just ask and get a good idea.
That's it. Darren, Beat Street came out in 1985 or 4 or whatever. There hasn't been a remake since. It's still a classic. Yeah. You know how many breakdance movies have been? Dance movies, period. You Got Served. This, blah, blah, blah. Breaking 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Stomp the Yard.
Yeah.
Make it something else because it's a different culture altogether.
Yes.
Leave the other shit alone, man. You'll get money still. You'll still get the money.
I want more money.
See it. Now you're acting like the ants, like the oppressors.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but speaking of oppressors, because we're good at transitions. We started watching Antebellum last night. And
who's in that?
Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we started watching it last night, right? And I was like, I heard such good things about it. Let's watch it. And so for the first 45 minutes or so, we were just quiet. And it starts off like a race movie and set in that times. And so you're watching it and it's like difficult to watch. And we're both like, what the fuck? 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 And then something happens, everything switches, and then that literally is just a dream. And you're like, what? I put my mask on. I was like, good night. Good night. Mwah. Good night. I don't think I put my mask on. I think I just fell asleep. It's like, so, if anybody who hasn't seen it.
So you finished the movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just got like.
You just tapped out?
Yeah, I was literally, because I was just like, I can't. This is difficult to. Oh my God! Like, how can people even live? How can you even think to do that to another human being? Why would you? They were so cruel and oh. Oh.
So I should or shouldn't watch it?
I don't know. I can't tell you yes or no yet. You know why? Because I feel like you're one of those people who are like, I don't need to watch this. I already know my history.
Yeah, because I get mad when people are heavy-handed with the race shit. Yeah,
it's very heavy-handed to start off with. But I don't know the end yet to say watch it.
Because on Amazon, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I've been seeing the cover art for a while, and I love Janelle Monáe. But I'm like, do I want to watch? Do I feel like dealing with this?
Yeah. Don't watch it when you're nice and comfortable and relaxed.
Oh, so I shouldn't go home and watch it tonight.
I mean, if you're gonna be up for a couple hours, I just don't know how it ends to tell you it's worth it.
Did the wife finish it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, both of y'all were like, eh.
Yeah, she got farther than me. But
that's all I need to hear.
I do want to finish it. It's just.
So maybe because, like you said, we experience a lot of shit. We already know what the problem is.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell me because I know.
It's not for me to know at this point.
Right. But if you are going to do that, the writing better be top notch.
Yeah.
The acting better fucking kill.
Oh, it was very well portrayed. Okay. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like, oh, this is a ball of shit. It was very well portrayed. But
okay. Because I watch a Django Unchained all day, every day.
Django was a great movie.
Why can't more be like that? It was so well done.
It's something like you forget you're laughing at this. That's how great it was. It was like I'm experiencing clear racism in front of me, but somehow I'm chuckling to myself.
Right. Because there's a vindication.
Yes.
Right? It's not just, oh, victim. Nah, fam. And the shame of it is it's written and directed by a white man.
isn't it?
So guys, we can let's be more like who's homeboy that did the Nat Turner story. Fuck, I can't remember his name. I want to say Will Packer, but that's probably not him. Shit.
Oh shit.
But anyways, he recreated a movie where slaves were like put in a position where no, we gonna fuck y'all up. Give us more of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want more of this subservient.
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit. Look at us, man. We great. Darren got dreads. We great. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more of that shit.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with
fuck
you.
that. Buck the system, yo.
So changing gears.
What was that shit you posted?
So I get an idea, and I'm like, oh, it's just me and Bim tonight. Unfortunately, Jenna couldn't make it. And I was like, oh, just in case we run out of shit to talk about super early, let's ask people to ask us questions that they want to say. Let me give us something to talk about, right? And so I was like, let me put on the story. And of course, I don't, being the old folk that I am, I don't know how to add shit to the story. This actually it's no excuse for my mistake. So the first question, I put up a post and I was like, hey, you ever have a question that you want to ask your favorite guy friend but don't know how to? Well, here's your change. And I meant to write chance, but I wrote change. So here's your change. So and then I put up a picture of you and I said, ask
I didn't even see the post. Can I see the picture you chose for me and you?
Yeah. It's actually one when we were in
Where's the picture?
Miami.
That is us.
Yeah.
Oh, look at us.
Yay.
Hey.
So first question came from our beloved Jen. It says, why doesn't Darren spell check? And
Holy shit. Good job, Jen.
again, I get excited. I get an idea, and I send.
Go.
It happens far too much. So, yeah.
Thanks, Jen.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. You're sorely missed. So our first question...
I love her.
Yeah, so without even missing a beat. And the stupid me, I looked at it, right? And it was in response to the slide that I put, here's your change. Mm-hmm. And when she said, why do you spell check? And I was like, I spelled you all right. That's how you spell you all right. It's not you are this time, it's yours. So, yeah, I spelled you all right. And I looked at it again, I was like, oh dear.
And she knew it was you.
She knew.
She knew it was you.
Because who else? Because fuck
dear.
you, right? So our first question, during intercourse.
Oh, shit. What's that?
have you ever seen toilet tissue
Whoa.
by the woman's area, anal area? Yeah, I can't. Bib's laughing incredibly hard. Incredibly hard he is.
Can we say who asked that?
Yeah, cousin.
Hi, cousin.
Hi, cousin.
None of us are answering that question.
I won't answer it because
oh my god,
I won't. But for me it's a no. Just no. For me it's a no. It's a hard no.
Holy shit! Is the question that real? Because I'm not gonna answer anything.
Okay, that is a real question, but we're not gonna answer. But
fuck.
just in case you want to know my answer, it's no.
Holy shit!
And then we got a slew of questions. Also correcting my mistake. She responded with chance. Like, I know.
Who was that one?
My wife. So,
fuck.
The question she asked makes me worried because, like, so she put, how should a girl tell you your penis smells? And it's like, why are you asking this? See? That's why I don't need you to respond to our stories. Keep it to yourself.
But we can answer that, though. We won't be as like sad if you tell us our penis stinks.
Oh no!
Yeah, just say, hey babe, did you shower today?
That smells funny.
That's it.
Yeah,
we'll be like, oh fuck, my bad.
Fuck, my bad.
Wash our dick in the sink real quick and come back. Yeah, that's it. Just say it. Okay, we'll dive in a little bit. So Darren, relax. I'm okay. Let me pour a little more. So hi Jackie. So what we can handle a direct a direct question, a direct criticism.
Yes.
No problem.
No problem.
And let me not
maybe it's just us.
Yeah, let me not say no problem. There may be a little bit of like, Dad, what you mean? If we're not aware, we may meet it with some resistance.
Yeah.
But if it's factual, and you say, nah, nigga, do a swipe and smell your dick. And you do your swipe and you smell your dick and like, shit, it's a little tart. It does, you were right, baby. Yeah. That's it. Just tell us. We can handle that shit, ladies.
Right.
we're not even joking. We understand it's not a common thing to just express yourself freely.
Yeah.
With us, we promise you, we can handle it.
I promise you, B.
We promise you, B. Just make sure you're on point, though. Make sure your facts are correct. Just make sure. Yeah. But we can handle that shit. Just tell us, man, straight up.
I mean, I think about myself. My end goal is to have my penis somewhere near your face.
Let's go.
And if it doesn't smell good and it deters you from having my penis in your face, I want to correct that.
Come on, talk about it,
so
King.
All you got to do is just tell me, just give me a little tap, boop boop. Hey,
not tonight. You got to.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you shower yet? I guarantee you, going forward,
yes.
I will make sure he's in tip-top shape.
Hallelujah. Yes. Next question.
Next question. I don't know if this is for. I assume if she's asking us, it's for our partners. But wax or no wax?
Oh.
Now.
Well, I don't know any men that wax. Or is she asking? Are they asking if we prefer wax?
Yes. I assume that's what. Let's pick devil's advocate.
Okay.
Let's assume it goes both ways.
Okay, you answer that.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Me, I don't have a preference, I will say, for my partner. If it's wax, great. If it's not, great. I almost like a little bit of jungle area.
Let's go. Darren.
I
Come on now.
I almost prefer it.
You was born in the 70s?
Go
ahead.
I prefer the bush. A little bushy. Yeah, I almost, it doesn't. I like the. I'm gonna go too far.
Just go ahead.
I love the smell. Like, I think the smell of a woman is just, hopefully it's not like a bad, rancid smell, but like a smell is like, oh yes, this is intoxicating.
Yes.
If you will. And like if it's waxed down there, you may not get as great of a smell.
Right.
But it does feel really smooth and it feels great.
Yeah.
For myself, I've never waxed before. So that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm hoping that question wasn't like for us guys specifically.
To wax?
Because I groom. You groom? You groom, right? We all adults here. We groom, but I don't know any guys that actually go and wax. Now, in regards to our partners, for me, I don't give a damn about that. Whether it's bald eagle, whether it's landing strip, whether it's arrow, whether it's the jungle, whether it is whatever, I don't cur, yo.
I don't cur.
Don't cur.
I don't cur.
You know what I'm saying? Just give us a heads up if you're on the red thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy.
Next question.
Oh, boy. She has two more, but I'm going to get to another person because I wanted to spend time on her. Most importantly, she asked us, is cereal a soup?
Now, is there such thing as cold soups?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. What is a soup? I'm going to look it up. Because it's a valid question. What's your answer, Darren?
By definition, I'm going to say no. Cereal.
Okay. So, real quick, I just looked it up. Soup is primarily liquid food, generally served warm or hot, that is made of combining ingredients of meat, vegetables, stock, milk, or water. So because there's no stock or anything like that involved with cereal,
no meat in cereal,
none of that. It's simply milk
cereal.
And some kind of delicious
cereal.
Sugary.
I love it.
Damn it. I just had a honey bunch of oats this morning.
I love honey bunch.
Come on, brother.
Man.
Which one do you begin?
The golden one.
Yeah. Is there any other kind?
There's no other. There's blue shit. Get the fuck
But
out of here.
that blue almonds. Get that shit out of
Who
here.
wants almonds?
Give me the other one.
I need all the bunches of oats.
All the bunches. So it is not. This is good. Bring more honey next time.
It'll be right here, my friend. And Jen will not partake. I don't know if this is a question or not. This person said, "Y'all men are either literal hoes or mental hoes who want to be slutted out."
What
we
the
already
fuck?
know.
Who's that? Who's that?
KT Seiler.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for listening.
So I want to see this again because we're going to address this.
But I don't.
So that wasn't even a question.
That's not even a question. She just I'm going to tell you how I feel.
So, all right, she said, y'all men are either literal hoes or mental hoes who want to be slutted out. We already know. Okay.
Wow, my
Not a
God.
question,
Jesus.
but let's address that, Darren.
All right.
In fact, we were having a candid conversation that won't be shared.
Oh boy.
But at the end of the day, people, Darren, not just men, not just women, want to feel one appreciated, desired, says he. So, slutted out, if we're talking sexually, fuck yeah. If you have a committed situation, relationship, whatever with somebody, I'm hoping that there's complete transparency
Yes.
and no fucking walls up. If you're going to experience that sexual experience with somebody, go crazy. Respect each other, of course. Don't go putting your finger where it don't belong. Now, that's women. Listen, don't, without permission, don't do that shit.
No, it's not. It's not nice.
But, yeah, people like sex.
It's natural.
You want to have good sex.
Yes.
If there's great sexual chemistry, slut me the fuck out.
Wow.
Slap me. Yo, whatever you want to do, let's make this the best experience we ever had.
You might as well.
Each time.
You might as well.
Because you never know.
You never know.
The good Lord can come down tomorrow, Darren.
Ain't no more sex for you.
No more.
No.
What was your last experience, huh?
When was the last?
Don't do it. I don't. You have to really answer.
I wasn't,
okay.
I wasn't answering. No.
But you, whatever your last experience was, you want to make sure it was the
worth
illest.
There's a reason that sex feels good. There's a reason why.
Bruh.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it. All this. No, don't.
So you are saying, yes, you agree that men want to be literal hoes
Yeah.
or sluts?
That's everybody. When you get comfortable enough, Darren, you're married.
Yes.
I'm sure there's stuff you and the wife will do, that you haven't done, that you reserved.
Yes.
I know that's my case.
Yes.
There's still a bunch of stuff I'm like, hey, no, we got mad stuff to do that I ain't did.
We got a checklist.
We got a checklist that we're gonna work down. People don't like the word slut and all whore or whatnot. Whore. But
Whore.
I want the sex to be so free, so freeing, that it can be classified as a whorish experience.
There is nothing better than freeing sex.
Come on, man.
You just saying it's like, yeah, I can't remember last time not because we're never alone and we never
Right,
have
kids,
the
the boys.
chance.
Yeah,
It's not our fault.
Yeah,
But freeing sex is just
bruh.
to not care.
Bruh.
You don't care what you hurt. You don't care what you break. You just
Care
go.
what you break because it's dangerous. I'm not gonna say anymore. Care.
Yeah.
Care. You want to be functional for the next
Be
round.
cautious. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, you're right.
But there's been times, again, I'm a married man. I was a virgin until then, where me and the wife, and then she'll just get up, and I feel like, oh, you're not gonna hold me. Like I want it to be like it has to be like that. If you can't get to a place where sex is like that, to where like you just are free with somebody, maybe you shouldn't be sleeping with that person. But each sexual experience, if you are going to be open with somebody, gotta be, at least to me, like no walls, no nothing. Get at it with consent, of course, but turn up, man. We want to have fun. We want to explore. We want to be able to, because why are we doing this if it's not to like enjoy this sexual experience to the max, yo? There's people out there who had sex, sorry to cut you off. There's people out there who had sex, women who haven't orgasmed still.
Man, that's sad. It makes me. I'm gonna go there. It makes me sad when my partner doesn't orgasm. It makes me sad.
Because we care.
We care. I want you to feel just as good as I feel. And so I strive. I mean, I may not get there. I may cross the line before you. I apologize.
Hey, we just be excited.
We just excited.
And they don't, Darren, they don't know how good it is.
They don't. They'll never will.
We can't, there's no words.
Yeah, I can't.
Brother, there's no words.
There's no words. We cannot explain it to you.
No.
But I also think there is so I think of myself and my own kind of barriers is being free enough to tell you, hey, this is what I want, or to do what I want without the fear of being judged. Like, you said, like, I want to be cuddled and held. Like, in my head, I'm like, I never would say that. Like,
Say
like,
that shit.
I know if I felt like that. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to leave me alone. But, like, it's like there's things that, I've spoken about in, like, this would be kind of fun to try. I always kind of wanted to try this.
Yeah.
And still being, like, scared or nervous to actually go there, like with my own partner who I'm supposed to do that with. So, for men that are like me, that have that barrier, that communication nonsense, one life, get over it. Try to push through it. I'm gonna try to take my own advice.
Yeah, and Darren, we've been blessed enough to find like women that we want to be with for the rest of our time on this earth.
Yes.
Right. We hope that they're understanding enough to where when we express, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? That we can at least have a dialogue, right? But I chose to be with you. You chose to be with me. And this is me being open with you.
Yes.
I would like this. What do you think? Right?
Be receptive.
At least have the conversation.
Yes.
At least. Because, again, the good Lord can come soon. And you ain't get to do the thing upside down that you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
And now look at you in heaven.
Right. And we're like, look at us. We ain't get to do that.
I ain't get to do it.
That's great up here, but we can't do that here.
I can't be upside down, Lord. I can fly, so I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Gravity and stuff.
I get it.
So, yes, everybody wants, men included, whore. We want to be whored out. We want to be slutted out. At the end of the day, we want to have optimal sexual experience with a willing participant consensually.
Just like you. I'm sure that's what you want as well.
Come on.
I'm sure you want the same.
But thank you for the statement and then not question.
Yes. Telling us how you feel. Also, oh man, I just realized how dangerous this might be. If she can't cook, do you still date her?
Okay. You go.
So initially, because we've had this conversation before, and
we?
Me and the wife.
Okay, good.
So,
you know I asked you that. Go, nigga, go. Jen isn't here.
I know. I'm sorry. And two voices are not the same as three. So me and the wife has had this conversation, and she initially we were talking about the girls dating,
right?
And we like to tease them every so often, like, make sure you date somebody who can cook or blah 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 blah. And Clara had asked me, like, would I have still dated her or someone if they couldn't cook? And my initial thing was, yeah, I don't see her. Because I think in my head, I'm like, if we're just dating, I'm sure the hope is to get serious, but if we're just dating, I don't need you to cook for me.
Yeah.
My parents thankfully taught me how to fend for myself.
Sure enough.
I can put together PB&J like nobody else.
Let's go, brother.
But would I marry? So I take it a step further. Would I be with somebody long term who couldn't cook? And I still think I would. Now,
thankfully, we have the internet where you can look up any recipe. You can watch people make shit.
Yep.
Are we talking about somebody that, even with all these aids and guides nowadays, still cannot figure it out?
Let's say, we'll say yes. This person just cannot cook. Oh, man, I was about to go somewhere bad. I was gonna say this person was not born with the natural ability to cook. They made the transgender. We'll be right back. Yeah. But no, like this person doesn't have the natural ability to cook.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I think of myself, it is like when I'm making rice, I literally when I put the pot and put it to simmer, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, every time. And when it comes out right, I'm like, yes.
Like, I'll buy you a rice cooker, bro.
Maybe you should. But like, there's people that just can't. They don't have it. They can't. I'm trying here and I can't cook. So do you still wed that person? And I think yes.
You would.
I think I would.
I would too. Yeah, and that's because just like you, my parents, hey, figure out how to make some shit. Even outside of that, out of college, I was living with a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Nobody made anything. So if it was either buy food all the time or figure out how to cook some shit. So I can chef it up. Now, if I was in a position where I didn't know anything in the kitchen how to cook, and I wanted to be with somebody, I would at least like for them to have a little bit more skill than me. If they were as bad as me, like where I didn't know anything, they didn't know anything.
He's not gonna work.
I mean, if our relationship is really, really dope, we're just gonna have to be comfortable getting takeout all the time. But you know, when you got kids and figuring out meals in the house and all of that stuff,
It gets expensive.
it's stuff to consider. Like I was shout out to Rose. She had I was helping her with some stuff. She had gotten a place or whatever. But I'm good with my hands. You're good with your hands. You know, we could fix things. We can push it together or whatever. It's almost like flip for women. Would you date a guy if he was not handy at all? Like light bulb damn near out and he can't do it. You got to call somebody.
He's looking at the light bulb.
Right. Like, is that
a deal breaker?
And to me,
I would hope not.
You would hope not, but at the same time, it's like, damn. So, if anything's going on here, I can't even rely on you.
We just useless.
Yeah, you don't even know how to use a drill. Like, you can't put together a bookshelf that I bought. I have to hire somebody to put together this thing we ordered on Amazon.
You do it.
Like, we're talking about extremes, right? Cooking, you can't make Big Mac and cheese, and for somebody else, they can't put together a bookshelf with instructions. Can you? Yes, of course, the relationship can still be good, but this is something tangible that you might need on a week-to-week, day-to-day, whatever basis that could lead to frustrations if it's lacking. True. You know, imagine a snowstorm or whatever, and you're in the house and nobody knows how to cook. Nobody can cook. You have the best ingredients in the house. You have this. You have fresh tuna. You have all these things.
All useless.
Oh, nobody can cook.
Useless.
Somebody's fighting that evening. There's going to be a fight that evening.
Because tempers are going to be high. It's not when you're cold and hungry.
Damn, yo. You're not cooking ass motherfucker. You not cooking ass bitch. Done.
What we gonna eat? Like, nothing. This bitch over here don't know how to cook. Say shit under your breath. So, okay, that begs a question to me. In my head, that begs a question. What is that thing? And it's probably going to get us in trouble.
No,
what is that thing that if this person could not do or could not do well, that would go, I don't think I could be with you?
Sex. I think that's one. At least, right? Because we all sinners. We all have premarital sex. So if the sex was that bad, Darren, now, when I say bad, I'm talking think of the worst experience you ever had and make it worse by whatever.
Make it double.
And it was constantly bad. Communication, you talk about it.
Yeah, constantly bad.
Excuse me. It was just always bad. Before you got married,
Yeah.
again, we sin. We're all sinners, Lord. Forgive us.
Yeah.
But it was just that bad to where
God's like, I don't care. I
told you how to be having sex.
I wasn't me who wrote that in the book.
There was mad sex you should be having. Anyway, we don't mean that. So, because I always think of shit in extremes, right? Yeah. Because you can be like, you can work. No, so bad that you can't get past it. Yeah. Like you don't even want to have sex with that person. It's just going to lead to more issues. You know, if your husband, not you, but if somebody's husband is constantly trying to have sex with them, but the woman is like, yo, it's just so bad, I don't even want it.
Yeah,
He's a great guy. He takes care of the kids. Well, no, he didn't even get to kids because the sex is that bad. He helps me out. He does this. But I just don't even want it. Don't be together. Yeah. Because you need at least average in each category to be able to stay together. Because marriage is lifelong, bro. There's going to be beef. There's going to be beef when there's no beef on the table. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's gonna be beef.
You're right. I mean, I'm trying to think if I would not be with somebody because sex was bad. And
remember, think of your worst experience and worst times 10.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna add it and go like, okay, you've spoken about this. You've said I like this, I like that, and the person made an effort to do this,
and it's just not connecting.
Still not good.
Yeah. To the point where you can't even get hard, bro. Pause.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, again, in my brain, I think extremes. Because some people say, oh, you can work on it. Then it's not that bad, right? Because you can get them to a place where you want them. But some people, things don't connect. Or their type of sex
they're just not compatible.
Is for somebody else.
Yes,
yeah,
you're not compatible.
Right.
You like it slow, she likes it fast.
Yeah, square peg, round hole. You're trying to force it.
Yeah, it's not a fit.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Each time you have sex, it hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
I don't want this.
I'm thinking of it hurting, like physically hurting. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah.
So imagine you will marry that person. No, Darren, you won't. That's the answer. Imagine you gonna get down on one knee, Darren, for somebody who hurts you.
I mean,
Who hurts you, Darren? She hurt you. She just hurt you. You gonna get down on one knee for her? No, Darren.
I mean, you're right. You're right. No, I mean, you have a point, Bim.
That's real, because that's forever.
That is.
Which I think. Damn, we off on some like man.
I was gonna say
tendon shit.
this Henny is not good.
I like it come flowing, nigga.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Because it's people forget. I think sometimes that marriage shit. If you take it seriously, it's for life for
It's
real.
for life.
So you get married in your 20s, in your 30s, goddamn, even in your 40s. You still, if you're in your 40s, statistically, you still got another 40 years or more
Of bad sex.
with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and people will dive in, no, because they're such a great personality. 5 years.
Try to
Done.
orgasm on personality.
Thank you. You will be a shita, or you'll be a serial fondler of yourself, or some friend.
Yeah.
Some friend.
And that's. I mean. Yeah.
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 Because, like, you got to think of, like, because I've been married, like, half a year, right? You've been married man long, right? So think of your worst argument with your partner.
Yeah.
And our arguments, yeah, they be serious sometimes, but sometimes it'd be a heated argument over something that's not that serious.
It's not.
Now imagine if it's something legit like bad sex or terrible food or whatever.
On top.
On top of, come on.
Yeah.
Appetite
It's
for
not even
disaster.
like. Yeah. It's not even like you could feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, because then your real feelings come out. You're going to say something.
Oh, because you're frustrated and you got blue balls.
Yeah, you non-fish making bitch. Whoa. Whoa. You non-fish making bitch.
No season using ass bitch.
You limp dick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Who do you think can hold out the longest with bad sex, the woman or the man?
The woman.
Okay.
Wait. Hold out before what? Before the explosion in an argument?
I guess.
Because I think in an argument, it'll bubble enough to where a woman will mention it, but a guy is, because we pussy. We scared. At the end of the day, if the sex was bad, we ain't going to use that as a weapon.
No.
But
At least the smart ones won't.
right. But a woman, what you going to do? Hit me, nigga? Yo, dick trash.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Throw that alley up.
Oh, shit. So I think a man can deal with it longer without saying something. But you piss that woman off, she going to tell you about
Yeah,
yourself.
she's going to tell you real quick.
She going to tell you real quick about yourself.
So is there anything else that is like a non-negotiable? Yeah, and it comes to, so, okay, bad sex, yes, bad sex.
I think it's subjective, though.
The
I think
cooking thing, we can get over.
yeah, that's...
Yeah, we can get over it.
Yeah, this is fucking Uber Eats and shit. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something else that I'd be like, I don't. I think for me is like in my head is this. I don't know if it's a Henny talking, but all I
Drink
hear
more,
is like,
nigga. Come on.
I'm drinking. I could only think of like not funny. I don't know if that's the. I
If
feel
the
like it's.
partner's not funny?
I feel like I know it sounds big to be like, I'm not marrying you. You're not funny.
No,
but
it's
like,
true.
but I feel like because a lot of my world centers around humor. So I'm like, I have to be able to laugh with you on some level. Like
They have to have a sense of humor. I'm going to paraphrase. You correct me if I'm wrong.
no, you're good.
They have to have a sense of humor, and they can't be too sensitive. Is that right? Because I run into that
Yeah.
because I'm a dickhead.
Yes, you are.
I just be saying shit.
Right. And if
Because-
you can't roll with me,
Darren, to me, that should be so funny. I'll joke about a kid dying and laugh. That's how morbid my shit is. So if I can't like joke with somebody, that means I have to suppress that shit.
I'm gonna end up finding somebody else that I find the humor in, and that's gonna lead into disaster.
Right. But I'm with you though.
Kids dying.
If it's funny, if it happens in a funny way. Let me take that away. I
No,
wouldn't laugh.
no, it's here.
But I be laughing at some fucked up shit.
Hey, listen. I'm with you. I am. I laugh at some fucked up shit too. Okay.
But that's on point. I'd say for me, family dynamic. If I saw somebody,
You said that before.
disrespecting their parents,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Which wasn't the case in past relationships.
Really?
Yeah. Like not like on some old fuck you, dad, but like I don't like how. So like I believe in generational curses where like, great grandmother was in an ain't shit relationship. Grandmother got in an ain't shit relationship, figuring all men are like that. So that's just my destiny.
Passed it down.
Mother got into that. Daughter got into that. And that's your mentality. Your
I don't
family dynamic is kind of toxic. And because of that, you're willing to settle for some bullshit, expecting some bad situations. So your energy isn't even right coming into this. So what does that mean?
You're already looking for the shit.
Yeah, you're already
You're
like
expecting that.
Right.
I could be the nice person. You're like, oh, you ain't shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or like if there's an issue, your response or reaction to it isn't like to resolve and like build. It's like, oh, this is what I'm destined for anyways. Nah, I'm cool. Because like who we are right now, Darren and Jackie, this isn't our finished product. You know what I'm saying? Like you in your 20s, that wasn't your finished product.
Jesus, no. Thank God.
So imagine being judged on who you were then,
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah. Oof.
there's growth that needs to take place, but that shit don't happen without learning from experiences and talking to each other so that we can grow. If you're not even willing to acknowledge that and you're just like, all right, fuck it, it's just going to be fucked up for me. I can't be, because we can't grow together. You're going to stay stagnant because you're expecting the worst shit.
Yeah.
So,
you
yeah.
waiting for the shit.
Yeah, family dynamic, that shit is like super important to me. Yeah. Nigga, this shit hitting, yo.
In my head, I'm like, I feel like we're talking way too much, but it feels right. Jen, we miss you, man.
Yo, Jen, what up, nigga? Come drink this shit, cuz. Yo, Jen, come fuck with Jackie, nigga. Come on, yo.
No.
This shit right. When the last time I drank?
Not like this.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, man.
This shit is right, bro. How long we been here?
We gotta get moving.
Yeah. Is there more questions?
No, thank God there's no more.
Okay.
We've been handling anymore.
Holy shit.
So shout out to our good friends over at Salita Soap.
Yeah.
If you need some soap and beard oil and lotions and things of that nature, hit up Salita Soap. Also hit up our good friends over at Nimbus Garden. We know mad people, man.
Yo, Darren, we out here.
We out here, man. You need some clothes. It's time to get real nice out. It's nice weather.
Darren, you got drip?
Not yet, but it's on my docket.
I'm accepting that I'm never going to have drip.
Hey, you know, I just said to myself, here's how old I am. I said maybe I should update my short collection because I don't have. I've been wearing the same pair of shorts, the same 6-7 shorts for the past like 8 years.
When you go to get shorts, tell me.
I'll let you know. Because I don't even know where to go.
Do you even know what current shorts are, what people wear nowadays? Because I saw LeBron wearing capri shorts. I said, whoa, is this what people are doing? Because I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do it.
Let me know now. I'll just keep the shorts I have now.
I'll put my jean shorts on with the fucking pocket on the side.
Thank you. It has 4 different pockets. So I was saying to myself, I need to update my wardrobe. I'm trying to be more colorful. You know, this is my year. I got the sneaker stuff going on a little bit. Shout out to Jen.
Let's go.
And so shout out to our good friends over at Kingston 8.
Yeah.
So hit up them for some gear.
Come on, I'm always drip. At least I got Kingston 8 drip. At least.
Yeah. I still don't know what drip is. Shout out to... This Henny was not a good idea.
It's perfect.
Shout out to our good friend Vic Bam.
Yeah.
It's like Victory Clothing.
Did. Oh no, that's Vic Rock. The other
Vic Rock. Sorry,
yeah.
Sorry, wrong Vic. The Victory Clothing, I believe that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Check them out, and shout out to all our other friends that be doing shit. A lot of happening. This Henny's not good.
Yo, this is good.
It's good.
It's very good.
It's very good.
Jackie.
Anything going on this weekend, Brother Bim?
This weekend, Darren.
Oh.
No.
I was ready. I was locked in. We are going to talk about weekends.
Yo, shout out to my son. It's the season. The baseball season starts.
Oh, good.
Because of bitch ass COVID, right? He was able to play basketball last season, but no baseball because after the year turned, that's when all the shit happened. So his first game as a high school athlete in baseball is on Friday. And Darren, he got the starting position
Wow.
at center
I
field.
was gonna say, what position does he play? Center field.
Starter over
dope.
seniors, over juniors,
Look
over
at
all them.
that.
Come on,
Look
man.
at that. No pressure.
Shout out to my son. You shouldn't be listening, but yo, I'm hyped. But I can't even go to the game. It's an away game, and because of COVID, they're only allowing the home team's fans at home games. Yeah, so I gotta wait. But super proud of my boy. He works really fucking hard. His grades are top notch. Like I can't, man.
That's dope. Good job.
Yeah,
Good
so
job.
that's it.
My son, the one who lost a tooth, he has his first soccer game on Saturday morning.
Yeah, what's up?
At 8.
I'm not
Yeah,
going.
yeah. See,
Really? It's too early.
the coach was like, the first game is at Saturday at 8 a.m. You're does he have to come? But
Does he
but he's pretty excited. He likes to play soccer. He's quick. So we have practice right there. It's not funny. We have practice, right? And it's like they had about 7 kids on each side. And so, they're 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, kind of. Most of them have no soccer experience. Yeah. And so they're like, okay, we're going to practice, guys. Okay, you guys, you're going to shoot it in that goal, and you guys in that goal, right? And so they stopped playing, right? And Carter's running. Him and shout out to Bay, his son. They both,
right.
Yeah, they both are doing on the same team. And so they're running around and they don't know how to pass. They just don't I have the ball.
They want to score. Yeah.
I'm going to the goal. They don't know how to pass or whatever. They're all on top of each other, right? And at some point, my son goes, not anymore. I don't want to.
He doesn't want to score.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to move, right? So he's just standing there like, and I'm looking at this kid. I'm like, this is so me. Like this is me. Like me.
Yeah.
My dad made me play basketball, and I was like, I don't want to.
But I'm gonna tell you something about Carter. And I probably said this to you already. The kid is super athletic.
He's very athletic.
He did something that Dylan did at a very young age. Dylan, at the age of 3. I bought him a baseball thing, right? It was like an ESPN baseball thing where it holds the ball, and then when you hit it, it goes and grabs the next one and holds it. So for fun, I said, all right, let me see if I just toss a few to you just for fun and see if you can make contact.
Yep.
And he did it.
Yep.
Carter did something similar.
He did. Yes.
So I'm just going to say nurture that. Because the hand-eye coordination at that young of an age to be able to hit a ball with a baseball bat coming at you, I'm just saying. So whatever y'all got to do, T-ball team or something, just I saw that and
you thought it was good,
and I saw it with Dylan. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The wife is really good at exposing him to throw him in everything.
Yeah.
And we just nurture it. So he oof, honey.
You home already, so you cool.
I know.
You better go upstairs and put your Timbs on.
I'm
nah?
not good.
All right, sorry.
I don't want to. So, I think the thing I love about this guy is he's just happy. He's just, we're playing soccer outside and he's giggling, running around, and he's such a great kid, and that makes me love him and his brother and his sisters, and then I recognize how happy I am and recognize that I love my wife and my friends and my life, and it's great. And this is making me talk a lot.
I love this shit.
So,
gratitude, bro.
Yeah,
Gratitude,
it's
man.
nice. It's
we
nice.
don't need real talk. Yo. Shout out to Jackie. Yo, listen, yo, Darren.
I'm listening, yo.
Yo, we don't need much, brother. To be real, right? I've known you for a while. What we need, Darren, we just want to wake up, thank God, right? Have a little bit of money in our pockets to be able to keep the lights on. That's it. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? We love the people that surround us. We got to choose our friends, our partners, our children are gifts, right? And look we ain't got shit to complain. I mean, we can complain, but
really, what are we complaining about?
Right, the shit that we are thankful for is outweighs the shit to complain about by tons, brother.
Right. Just don't let it pass you by.
Yo,
enjoy
real
it.
shit.
Enjoy
real
your
shit.
kids. Enjoy your spouse. Enjoy just being alive. If you're one of those people that just put your head down and just bury it in work, or bury it in school, or bury it in I'm gonna point fingers a little bit, but if you burying your face in a video game,
I like that shit.
and not paying attention to your wife.
Oh, don't do that.
Your
Have your wife play with you.
Either that
in both
or
ways.
just You know, you gotta look up from time to time and recognize how blessed you are.
It's a fact.
Yeah, so
I like that, Darren.
This is like drunk rambling now.
Nah, let's do it more. So,
No, we're not. Let's keep going though.
Nah, Darren, I like that you said that shit, nigga. Because when I be grateful, yo.
Yeah.
I just be grateful every day. Like, and people don't get, nigga, yo, Ben, why are you so always in a good mood? Yo, because why not?
Why not?
People will say, yo, road rage. All right, we'll wrap soon because I can do this shit all day. There was one time I was driving to Connecticut, right? And some people would even complain about this. Since my son was born, he lives an hour and 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
He's 15, bro.
Yeah.
Think about the miles.
You've been doing it.
Yeah. So every time I go, I'm like, put some good music on. I'm going to see my son. Some dipshit one day was driving behind me. And, you know, I don't drive slow, so I'm dipping. But he dipping with me. And I noticed when I look in the rear view, every time I pass the car, this nigga is flipping off every time we pass a car. He's flipping off the other car. I'm like, why are you so angry? Like, so people who have fits of road rage or line rage or whatever, because somebody did something you ain't like in that fraction of a moment, yo, let that shit go, bruh.
That's serious.
Go home to your family, hug your kids.
Not that serious.
Hug your mom, hug your daddy, hug your brother, hug your sister. Put on a show you love. Put on a video game you love.
It's so much.
This is so Darren.
Just don't bury your head in a video game.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the game. Look, hey, it depends on the game.
I'm going to get in trouble.
But life is what you make it. It's cliche, Darren. It's cliche.
But it's true.
But at this, our experienced age, which we ain't even that experienced. We ain't even lived half our life yet.
Nope.
But
hopefully,
that's my mantra. If I wake up and decide that I'm going to have a bad day, I'm going to have a bad day. If I wake up and say I'm going to be grateful for the birds that I hear outside, the sun shining, or the rain that's coming that's fertilizing the grass, or, no, real shit, or the food that I have in the fridge, or the food I don't have in the fridge, but I got some money in my pocket to go get a burger, or anything, man, the roof over my head, I choose the path I want to go down. And it's not easy for everybody, I get it. And if it's not easy for you and struggle, find therapy, like get a therapist or something.
Help,
but
yeah.
you can get there. But like, life is truly what you make it, yo. We ain't on farms, fam. You don't got to get your own tomatoes. You can go to anywhere and get tomatoes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I heard tomatoes and everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm with them though. I'm with it. Get your tomatoes.
Yeah, man.
But you know, we're in this together. There's no reason for us to be against each other.
Darren, I love you.
I love you too, man.
Jen, I love you, yo.
Jen, I love you too.
Jackie, you a real bitch.
You know, lean on your friends.
Yeah.
You know, we have so much to be thankful for.
Word.
You know, even if you don't feel like you have much to be thankful for, look for what you should be thankful for.
Word.
If you're sitting in a room right now, be thankful that you're in a room and not outside. That you have heat.
Absolutely.
That you have water. That you have something to eat. And because there's people that just don't have that. There's somebody standing outside right now like, I don't have nowhere to go.
It's a fact.
I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't have nobody to lean on. And, you know.
And people who's going through hard times, they don't like to hear that. And it's understood. It's understood. Yeah. But the reality of it is, somebody has it worse. Yeah. And it's not that we're comparing, but that just is perspective that needs to settle in sometimes, right? Somebody, and again, obviously we don't condone this kind of shit, but there's somebody that goes home to their spouse and they getting their ass beat every day, right? Meanwhile, like, you go home and there may be like 2 dishes in the sink and your world collapses because there's 2 dishes in the sink.
The fucking house is dirty.
Right. Just talk to your spouse, talk to your children. Hey, can you guys help me out? I swear, I promise you. You talk a few times, figure out a system or whatever, it'll improve. But like, don't. Yeah, but you know, but it'll get there. Yeah. But like, at the end of the day,
there are worse things.
Is it that serious?
Yeah, there are worse things.
Is it that serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's appreciate life. Let's appreciate each other, yo. It's goddamn April of 2021. We done sat through and survived through a pandemic, yo. We ain't never seen no shit like that in our life. Survive that shit. Yeah. If you ain't happy, I don't want to say nothing crazy, but if you ain't happy, seek happiness. Yeah. For real.
You deserve it. You deserve it to yourself.
God bless.
You deserve to be happy.
And that's that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
we just rambling. 2 old men.
Darren, this is real shit, dog.
2 old men drunk rambling.
Jenny, we need you.
We need you to come back to wrap us and pull us together. Jen's probably like, right, listen to these two. Drunk rambling on the mic.
Fuck that shit. It's been a while.
Anyways, thank you for listening and rocking with us. Thank you for hanging out with us and all that good stuff. Make sure you follow on social media platforms. PLSDELTHIS on Twitter, the same handle. On YouTube, please delete us. On Facebook, please delete us. And pretty much anywhere you look, we are please delete this.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Spreaker, Pandora, as Jen would remind us. All the other places that you listen to podcast
Pandora.
apps.
Don't be thankful for life if using Pandora.
I feel like
still.
there should be. I just my car just got like a free trial of XM radio.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah, it's dumb, but it's free. And so we've been have the kids in the car. I try to listen to music that's clean in their music. And Carter loves Kids Bop radio.
Oh dear.
And the shit is hilarious. If you ever sat and listened, I don't think anybody in their right mind has ever sat through a Kids Bop song, but I have the pleasure of sitting through multiple.
They be killing it or not?
I don't know. Kids Bop, I don't think they could say the word killing it. So, for instance, they did that song, Lucid Dreams?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
What?
How do you even flip that?
How? You would think them how? How? And
Wow.
they were like, how's it go? Because the song is incredibly morbid.
Yeah.
But of course they can't say anything of that. So they'll be like, I take precaution to
Oh my god.
to make me feel okay. But I'm just better off sad.
God.
They say sad. They don't say dead. They don't. Yeah, it's quite entertaining. But hey, my child loves it. I'll do anything for my children. If it's putting up with Kids Bop, so be it.
You're a better dad than me because when Dylan was a kid, I didn't play Kid Bop. What I would do, I'll just turn down the song every time there was a bleep. I'll just keep turning it down when there's a swear coming.
Well, because they'll spit it right back out, man. It's the little one. You see the little one. He just says things, and it's like, man, come on,
Yeah.
So it's just easier if I listen to Kids Bop. It's
Right,
fine. It's fine. Anyways, make sure you have a good week.
Please
and,
do.
Enjoy your life.
The sun is out.
It's nice weather.
It's nice in the northeast now.
Hey, listen, right? As it gets nicer weather, if you want to have like a movie night in your backyard,
Oh shit.
let me know because I can make that happen.
And he's not playing. It's legit.
I'm legit. I know I'm drunk right now. I'm a little tipsy, but for real, for real. Bip, shut up.
Sorry.
We could we could do a movie night, a very big screen with COVID running around.
Huge.
It's gonna be big, huge.
And Showcase and Warwick's shut down. So where you
so
gonna go?
where you gonna go? Come to me. I'll come to you. I'll set up a very big screen. You can have people separated more than 6 feet. Everybody's spacious. Everybody can still see the screen. Everybody will hear it because I bring you nice speakers to make the loud noises. And even I'm still kind of working out the kinks, but there's a very good chance we could do like a karaoke type deal.
Let's go.
In your backyard. So as long as you have the space, I'll bring everything else. I will charge you a good amount of money, but I will bring everything else.
This ain't free.
It ain't free. I don't want people to be like, hey, he said he would do it. And it will be fun. And it's rolling into nice weather, so it could definitely happen. So let me know if you really interested in such things.
And I'm holding you to it because you say you're gonna do karaoke in the field.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It'll launch here,
Yes.
and then we'll see how well it works.
Yes.
Anyways,
All right.
bye.
I'm gonna find my way home.
I'm
bye.
gonna go pee, as Jim would say.
Yeah. Peace.